Howdy folks, welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode number 37 in my How to Survive and Thrive series. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a melon and a pumpkin farm. I'm going to put it down right here in my little farming area next to my ridiculously old wheat farm that goes back to alpha days, I believe, and that really needs some updating. But I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to have half of this section is going to be for melon, the other half will be for pumpkins. And it's going to be relatively small and compact and somewhat pleasing to the eye. And it's pretty much the way I like things around here. Not going to have any automatic harvesting or anything like that nonsense. So let's get started with the project. And let's take a see here at the project materials. So we're going to need melon seeds, obviously, and some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are relatively easy to get just by finding some pumpkins and breaking them down in the crafting area. Melon seeds, you will have to go out and hunt for those in dungeons. You can find them in dungeon treasure chests. If you don't have them, feel free to use an editor just to pop one in. You don't need too many. Once you get some melons growing, you'll have plenty. You will need some fence, a couple of fence gates, either brick or stone or wood or something for a little path, some bone meal, water, and some wooden planks, and obviously a bunch of tools. So I've already marked this section off, and it's 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So it's 7 wide, and it should be 9 in length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 7 wide, 9 long, and just dig out the border like so. That's how all these projects start, seemingly. And just fill it up with some material of your choice, whatever you feel looks the best. I'll leave that one empty for now because I'm going to make a walk there. And that's the center one. And then just go all the way around. Let's look at our handiwork. Lovely. Now let's put in the brick. Actually, I'm going to need to dig down, aren't I? So let's dig down here. Go straight through. And plop down the brick. Not there. You want to leave the very center empty like so. We're going to put our water in there. And dump your water there. Lovely, that's going to hydrate all of this farmland. We're going to plant our seeds, our pumpkin seeds in this section. Actually, the seeds are going to be in this row only. Melon seeds are going to go right here. So let's go ahead and get that stuff ready. Although before we do that, we might as well cover up our water. Is that in the center spot? Yes, it is. And to do this, it's a little bit of a trick. Take your half slab. You're going to need these 2 side pieces to get it covered, and then you may eliminate them. You have been eliminated. Now let's get our seeds out. Let me give you an idea of how this is going to work. I'm going to take the melon seeds out first. Now melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, the way they grow is they start as a little nub. And let's just go ahead and till this earth. As you can see, it's hydrated from the water. It's a nice rich dark soil. Okay, I was wrong. That's the nice, rich, dark soil. And if it's hydrated, it won't degenerate back into the ugly brown stuff. We're going to till that land as well. So you're going to put down your melon seeds on this side. Just right in a row like that, all 7. Now we're going to need something behind them. And we're going to put fence up. I don't have to worry about that just yet because they're not going to sprout any melons at this point. Because the way melon seeds work is once you plant them, they go through several stages of life, very much like wheat. So it starts out just a little nub, and then it goes to stage 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7 till it's an adult stalk. And then in the 8th phase, I think it's 8th or 9th, it'll actually bear fruit, and that will be your melon. But it doesn't stand up above; it goes bloop, and it falls down. And you'll see this when it happens. I know it's kind of strange when I talk about it, and then the melon's going to end up here, the actual piece of fruit that you're going to collect. So as you can see, this one's already sprouted to phase 2. Good job, boy or girl. And that one has as well. Nifty that. So let's go ahead and do this side as well. And quickly with the pumpkin seeds. Just a right click. Plant them in the ground. And then you may till this earth as well. Voila. Now the way these things work, when the stalk grows to an adult size, it can actually, that piece of fruit may flop down here, might flop down there, may flop there or flop there. So we want to avoid it from flopping around on the sides. We want it to flop here. So we don't want any misflops. Misflops are bad. So what we're going to do is just surround this entire farm with fence. And that will cause a check. So when the pumpkin stalk, when the pumpkin grows at the top of the stalk, it's going to check the surrounding areas here and the blocks around it, the adjacent blocks, and it's going to say, ooh, can't grow there, ooh, can't grow there, ooh, not there either. Plop. Flop. Did I say plop or flop? I think I said flop. Plop works too. Like that. Okay, so the next step will be, we have bone meal. And we're going to grow these stalks. The good old-fashioned way. Okay, this is not the good old-fashioned way. The good old-fashioned way was just waiting and watching well before bones entered Minecraft. But now that we have bone meal, we don't need no waiting. And I'm only going to do, let's leave a couple, because I want to see them just grow naturally. Show you that. Now these are full-size stalks. And I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to really get right on the little guy. I got you, little guy. Boink. Like so. I'll just leave one stalk. One seed. Alright, so now we have our melon on the left, pumpkin on the right. Grow, baby, grow. Now, oh, wow. Sesame says. So there we go. As you can see, we got pumpkin. And see the stalk there? How it just bent over? It's all like, oh, this is heavy. Oh, and drops it down. And that's the only direction it can go. Now I'm going to put up a couple of gates, but first, let's make this look a little prettier. Okay, I don't need the bone meal anymore. Right click, dude. You put your right click in, you put your right click out, you put your right click in, and you bang it all about. Alright, so now we just have to wait. Now we play the waiting game. Favorite part. Well, no, not really. So, pumpkin seeds. What are they good for? What are pumpkins good for? Nothing really. You can make them into jack-o'-lanterns. You can't eat them yet. So, pumpkins are pretty useless, but they're fun to grow. And I would imagine they're going to be used... Hello! Where's your face? Where's your... Hello, face? Ah, there's your face. And I just totally ruined the stalk. Okay, don't do that. But that's okay, because I'm going to whack you down. And take your face, crush it up, get some pumpkin seeds. And that's how you grow pumpkins. Oops. Watermelons, on the other hand, do provide a food source. It's not a very good food source. It doesn't replenish very much of your little missing chicken bones down there. I think it's, well, I know it is. I know it's 1 chicken bone per slice. In fact, let's go chop chop right now. And every time you break a pumpkin off the ground, you have to re-till this earth. No big deal. You should always have a hoe. Take the tool. Take the seeds. If you take your melons, you'll get seeds. You only get 1 per slice, as you can see here. So, unfortunately, unlike pumpkins... Why did you do that? Unlike pumpkins, you only get 1 per slice. And you can eat the slices, too. I just destroyed every slice, didn't I? Okay, something new now with recent patch 1.8, I believe, added this functionality. Nice little torches up on the fences now. Very cute. Now I have to wait. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in my observation deck. All right, it's not really a deck, it's a room. And I'm going to watch and wait because it's getting dark anyway. And I'll wait for stuff to grow, and I'll be back when it does. Hey! Okay, that was fast. Let's go grab one and eat a slice of melon. Now, melon is isn't a very nutritious fruit. It's mostly water. No, really. Till that again, get out of there. So this is why it only replaces, it only replenishes one little meat pop or chicken bone, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to nom nom on that. I'm filled up. And let's wait for more. Let's see how fast this can grow. I'll sleep through one night. I'll stand here through one night, and we'll see if we can get a nice harvest. So hold on one second. I'll be right back. All right, well, I'm back, and it looks like we have some early bird customers already at the door. Guys, come back when we're open, okay? Yeah, this is like when you have a garage sale, for example, and you put in the classifieds. Starts at 8 and people show up at like 6:30. There's 19 cars parked out in front of your house. Well, word has spread that I have a new farm and everybody wants a little slice of the action. No pun intended. Actually, pun was fully intended. So now I've got to get out of here and deal with these customers. This ought to be a little tricky here. But I can do it. That's why I have a diamond sword. That's what we do to early bird customers around here. All right, let's check the farm. Sneaksy. Not so sneaksy. Look at this. Interesting. Now I've got a whole row of melons all lined up, but the pumpkins, interestingly enough, did not grow. Well, they did, but only 2. Now, melons typically grow really slowly. That was, I think I was in there maybe over one night in a full day. And I've got a nice little harvest here for pumpkins, for melons. Yes, those are the green ones, Paul. And not so much in the pumpkins end of things. But so here's what we do. We just harvest them. Just chop them, chop. With a sword is best. Not really the right tool for the job, but tell notch. All right, and as you can see, the ground that they had grown on needs to be retilled. The stalks obviously do not go away. That's nice. And we get, roughly 5 slices per melon. I think it's somewhere in the range of 3 to 7. Now, of course, when you chop up a pumpkin, you get a pumpkin. There really isn't much we can do with pumpkins yet. Hopefully something will be added soon. I know there's potions coming very soon, a cauldron of some type where we can make potions. All right, so there you go. That's the farm. It works pretty well. The manual harvesting isn't so bad, at least in a farm that's this size. If you guys want me to do some kind of automatic harvesting thing, I suppose I might consider it. But frankly, I don't think it's all that bad. Walking down here, chop chop, grab some stuff and run. And here we go. I will demonstrate the chow again. See, it is 1 chicken bone. Not a lot of protein in there. It's not very not very filling. But you can stack them up and replenish them as you desire. Easy to get. Easy to come by. Oh yeah, if you want seeds, I think I already showed you this, didn't I? Just put them in there and you get 1 seed per melon slice. And that's the extent of it. So enjoy your melon and pumpkin farms, people. And if you enjoyed this and if it helped you in any way, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel. It shows me that you care. All right, so long. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.